what, 2, 4, 6, 7 people. That's what I remember.
Who left his mark on newspaper and radio. He died at the age of 73 on Saturday, but instead of mourning, his family and friends say they're celebrating his life and appreciating the legacy he leaves behind.
It was a lot to get us to pose in this picture, right? I remember nobody wanted to be still. People were complaining, but then we got a really nice shot.
A family portrait that Yanice Jackson says is worth 1,000 words. That's because in the upper right-hand corner is her father, Jay Price. And while he's physically gone, Jackson says knowing how many lives her dad positively impacted helps her get through the grief.
I know people love my dad, but I see that they really loved my dad, and that means a lot. That's special.
Family is the way for many black journalists. Price worked as a journalist for more than friends remember Price as a trailblazer in the journalism field who paved 50 years, starting in radio in the 1970s. Price's radio career took him to several markets, including right here in Lansing, where he was a DJ. Jackson remembers as a kid listening to her dad on the radio.
Ice Ice Baby was really hot, the Vanilla Ice. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that. So they would play that, but again, they would play the instrumental.
After years on the radio, Price decided it was time for a career change.
With the resources we had, with the resources my father had, he was able to make things work, you know, take his career in media and transition over to a newspaper print side.
In 1986, Price decided to start the Chronicle News, a newspaper that tells stories about black people from the perspective during the war on drugs, a time when black people were protective of black people. Jackson says Price decided to start the news.
Something that was started so we could control the narrative and tell people, well, this is who we are, really.
The Chronicle News has been operating for over 35 years now, but Price didn't launch it alone. His designer until she passed away in 2018. His wife, Carolyn Carter, helped him start the paper, and she worked as a lady.
Loved each other. They worked together. They showed me you don't have to be perfect to love each other and, you know, to stay together.
So what's next for the Chronicle News? Well, Jackson is following her father's footsteps and has decided to become the new publisher.
So this is how I put it. I don't try to fill my dad's shoes, but what I do is I pick those shoes up, I take them with me, and then I jump into my own. Right?
I'm your Lansing neighborhood reporter, Larry Wallace.